And ladies and gentlemen, game number 1 of Oh Boy versus EDDA is off and running. Oh Boy versus EDDA is off and running. And let's take a look at what these teams have brought to the game. Okay, so for the side of EDDA, we've got Daring, Legmod Gearing, Gdansk, Venets, Stalingrad, Legmod Des Moines, Legmod Moskva, Vermont, and Vermont. Okay, of course I speak about nobody brings double Vermont before the game, and then somebody brings double Vermont. So, Caster Curse and myself. For the side of Oh Boy, we've got the Ragnar, Legmod Gearing, Harugamo, that's Legmod, Leg Petro, Leg Des Moines, Leg Worcester, and then the Vermont and the Leg Yamato. So a lot of Leg mods in this game. And yeah, I do have to laugh at the fact that we talk about the fact that no Vermonts have been bringing that much, and then there's 3 out of 4 battleships in this game. So as we watch this deployment, a couple thoughts come to my mind. Ragnar versus Gdansk. I prefer the Ragnar over Gdansk, even without the smoke. For the side of EDDA, seeing 5 going towards C, 3 going to A, I mean, the Vermonts will end up steadying out, but we're going to watch this. It's interesting to me that we're not seeing a more traditional, well, this Daring might be changing it, but usually I expect to see a competition happening in B. Usually you see a competition happening at B, and both teams are ignoring B right now, and it's not even close to, like, being touched. So, interesting to see that. Heavy push for both teams towards C, lighter push for A, and this is really coming down to which team's flank wins a flank faster. But yes, you Boot, feel free to tell me you told me so when you see the Vermont's brought. Now, Harugamo being Legmod means that he's going to be just smoking them up the entire time. Like, his goal here is just going to be to give a smoke train and let the Des Moines work. So he's going to get out here, and then I expect to see the Des Moines smoked into somewhere along this area, because of the fact that they're going to want to get that Des Moines into cover on C. Now, you can see the Des Moines radar ring right now, so as he cuts up this way, it'll give it coverage over C. Petro's already got C covered. Ragnar has most of C covered, and you can see the slight difference in stylistic choice here. Blackjack getting smoked up. This smoke train's going to run them most of the way over here, but with the Harugamo not having used it yet, it's going to allow, like I said, Des Moines to get up to here if he wants, sit on that island where you can't be sniped over the top of it, and put shots in. As we look over to A, Worcester's already in position, and he's got to be careful. That is the danger. Stalingrad, Vermont, Moskva can slap the Worcester if he's not careful. Gearing hasn't smoked up yet. The Des Moines spotted. There's the Gearing smoke immediately. Gdansk knows now that it's a Des Moines, and they're going to know it's either the Gearing or Harugamo. They don't know which yet. But Des Moines going to move forward. Watch for the radars here. Moskva's not in position to hit anything, but the Gdansk will use the radar. Short radar, though. They'll find the Gearing. They'll find the Des Moines. They know where they are. Des Moines will find the Gdansk in return. So that gives a lot of information to both teams on who is where. Petro spotted. Venezia sap in only 2k. Shots out at the Venezia. He'll get basically an overpen worth of damage. Petro of Panzo now in trouble, because that Des Moines sitting there out of range for detection. And so the Petro's just going to get farmed for now. Yamato shells out. They must have seen the Vermont. Here come the shots in. And they get an overpen. Now, Des Moines radar spotted the Gdansk. Worcester opens up. He does get about 5k. Remember, Gdansk has a lot of consumables, but one he does not have is the heal. And so he is sitting there on 22,000. That's what he got. Now he still has really good DACA. but it's not a guarantee. Petro just feeling the pain right now of being spotted. And now, this is what I was talking about with B. Hitical crit, moving in towards B, and Torp's not going to hit the Petro. And you can see this push I was talking about. Because of the fact that the smoke's up and the Des Moines not spotted out here, they haven't seen Yolente yet. They are taking full advantage to push him up as far as possible. Harugumo pops the speed boost and the smoke. He's got 50 seconds. This is going to be a long... And they know the Des Moines used the radar. This is going to be a long smoke. And this is going to be really, really nice positioning for OHBOY on that flank. Daring is going to uncontested take B for right now. Here comes the gearing into A. Just outside the range of the Gdansk radar. Des Moines knows the Gdansk radar, so they also know that he is now down to 3. But there's the first cap finally taken. And, yeah, oh, Gdansk took some more damage there, down to 15,000. We missed that. Shots in on the Moskva, not gonna do much. And so you can see what I was talking about with the smoke, and actually, they're gonna take advantage and give him smoke a little bit further forward. But he's got a nice long smoke, and now Yolente doesn't even need to use his radar yet. They see the Venezia, and that's gonna be a slap on him. Ooh, down to 37,000. And how much is this Venezia going to take before he's able to get the turnout? Does he take another Citadel? He goes down to 35k. He uses the smoke. Down to 36, but he's using the heal. But that does force them out of position. They're going to take guesses on where Yolente is, because they have a pretty good idea. He'll get a nice 3k and change back. But you can see the strategy. OHBOY takes advantage and does a lot of work. And now the Ragnar, Yamato, and Petro are opening up onto the Vermont of Heinze. Heinze down to 77k already, and that is what a Yamato can do. Petro's got to watch out, though. Panso is in danger. Look at these shots coming from the Stalingrad across. Ooh! Down to 37,000 for the Petro. Vermont, though, using the heal, and now the Des Moines is just going to be backed up, and he's just going to lace the AP in on that upper bow, and that's going to do a lot. We should be expecting 3k salvos here. That was a 5k right there, but yeah, we should be expecting 3k salvos there if he can keep the shots well. Yamato's shots are in, nothing doing there. And so it's a 2-to-1 cap lead for the side of OHBOY now. A is taken, and now I like this rapid rotation from OHBOY. Usually you'll see teams sit around tight, but they're saying, you know what, our Des Moines of pink camo, we know we've hit the Gdansk hard. If the Gdansk tries to take the cap, Des Moines and Vermont are good enough, and now the Gearing and Wooster move over. And Gearing can always smoke the Wooster as he pushes into B, but this is going to give them a really nice angle. The danger, though, is the Stalingrad radar. If the Stalingrad radar is used and the Wooster's not careful, he should be, that could be a quick smack. And the Des Moines of Blackjack took a chunk there. Venezia shells in on him. Just gonna miss. Harugumo smoke ends, but Des Moines still just unspotted. Now, Harugumo of Janir takes a chunk. Oh, and he is radared. That'll spot him briefly. Problem for the Gearing is that spotting means that he takes a chunk, and he doesn't have a DCP, so he's going to be knocked down easily under 13k from that fire. Actually, with that hit, he's going to be knocked down under 12k. Yolente takes some damage, but OHBOY is starting to really, really take control. 11 minutes left in the game. 130 point lead. Let me just put it that way so I can see the points tick. Okay. So 150 point differential, all 3 caps being taken. And 3 minutes, 18 seconds until OHBOY wins. Shots in on the Daring. Daring gonna smoke up. Ragnar of D United getting close to danger. He's using the heal. He's got 1 left. Down to 13-9 though. Critical crit down to 13k, yeah. Now, OHBOY has taken all 3 caps. They're still holding a 30,000 health lead. Nobody's lost a ship yet, which is one of the more interesting things. So let's go look at overall game state. Des Moines is trying to sit and protect A. The problem is now, it was a good plan. Vermont doesn't have the angle on the Gdansk or Vermont, so Des Moines is going to be in danger there. Over at B, no way really into B right now. Stalingrad doesn't have positioning. Worcester is able to protect, Gearing sitting in there. And at C, unless you force that Des Moines of Yolente back, you don't have a great way in. The radars are down for the moment, but they won't be down for forever. And so, we're going to watch this Des Moines. The challenge comes here with the Des Moines. Now, the 94 seconds of Hydro does make this very nice for Pink Camouflage in protecting him. Problem is, he is going to get pinched here. He's going to come out. He sees the Moskva, but how much does the Moskva do to him? On like, how well can he angle? And if Gdansk comes out, Gdansk might just be able to torp him. We'll see if the Gdansk actually decides to come out. Right now, his positioning is not ready for the torps. Moskva, 48-7. The Vermont does nothing. And if that Moskva keeps moving, he's going to actually... He takes the chunk there. The problem is, he's now given... And they get the Daring of Critical Crit on the far side. He gets spotted, but the balance department takes a chunk. But, and we'll go over to this view. The problem is, the Des Moines now doesn't have to worry about the Moskva if he noses forward. And so you can see the spotting here, and the Gdansk having to be very careful. This, I have to think bringing this Moskva in like that is a mistake. You've got the ability of the Worcester to farm the Vermont preventing A. The Moskva is no longer in a position to help the Gdansk just go around, and so the Des Moines is just going to sit there and say, nah, 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 I'm here. What are you going to do? And so he's going to come forward. He's going to come forward. There's the chance. Will he get it? This is going to be an interesting one. 6,000. Even if he gets the torp kill, does he die in return? He does die in return, and even worse, he doesn't get the finish. The Moskva doesn't come around quick enough. The Gdansk doesn't get the torp finish. OHBOY gets the second kill as well, and now their Moskva's in danger, and it doesn't matter because they win the game, ladies and gentlemen. OHBOY will take this game. They go up 1-0, and that was just a slow but steady takeover.